Okay. Okay. Great.
All right.
So my name is Christian Kinkombe, the founding manager of 4P Group and correspondent with Impact Entrepreneur magazine. I'm here on the second day of the Africa Impact Summit in Nairobi, Kenya, and I'm here with
Abiodun. My name is Abiodun Akinlawon. I'm the deal matchmaking manager at Impact Investors Foundation Nigeria. And together with Impact Investing Ghana, we have a platform called Deal South Africa, where Deal South Africa, where we try to help businesses that are fundraising to meet with investors that are actually deploying capital into the impact in businesses in the impact space.
Yeah.
And one of the key things that we do is ensuring the businesses become investment ready, because we know most times investors have challenges in meeting with businesses that kind of meets their requirements, for their funding requirements. And one of the things we also do is some of these businesses are actually ripe and good enough for these investments, but then during conversations you see that they are not quite ready in terms of requirements that investors are asking. Some might not have their valuations, some financials. So one of the things we do is after we identify such businesses, we try to do.
How do you identify them, or do they come to you? Or?
Oh, okay, yes. So we work with. So we are actually generating something we call ESO Collaborative, that's Enterprise Support Organizations. We have it in Ghana, and we just set the one for Nigeria. We just set it up already, and so most times these organizations will get businesses from their pipelines, and we ourselves we have businesses that reach out to us personally, individually. And we all aggregate them into our pipelines, and then when we have investors that say, okay, we want to speak to businesses in this sector, we look through our pipelines, we look at the businesses that match the descriptions, the requirements, and the sectoral preference, and we do the introductions. However, we prepare these businesses before such introductions, and we have some investors that are sector agnostic, they don't mind, and so we look through our pipelines as well. So most times investors may say we are looking at businesses doing $100,000 turnover annually. So we kind of sift through our pipeline and say, oh, okay, do you meet this requirement? And then we bring them on board, get them ready, train them.
So just get a sense of the size, because your colleague was doing a presentation at the plenary this morning.
Okay.
So I understand this platform will be launched by the end of the year.
Yeah.
So how many companies are you expecting to be on the platform, and how many investors are you working with?
No. So for Deal South Africa, it's launched already.
It's already.
We had the plenary session yesterday. From the EIS last year to this moment, the one for this year, we've raised about over $1 million for businesses through the platform. A recent one was just announced last week. So we had done the one-on-one introduction at the last AIS. And for this current AIS as well, we had a deal room yesterday and today, which we just rounded up. So we are looking at before the next AIS, we should have raised over $2 million in terms of deals.
But how many companies are in that deal room at the moment?
So for this deal room, we had a virtual session, we had the in-person. For the virtual, we had over 50 businesses speaking to over about 15. I don't want to...
From Ghana or from
No, it was Pan-African. So we had investors from Nigeria, from Ghana, Kenya, South Africa, Canada. I don't know if I'm allowed to mention this, but we had quite a lot. And so businesses that couldn't travel down to Kenya, a lot of them were part of the virtual deal rooms. So for the in-person deal rooms, there are mostly companies that are closer to Kenya, companies that are in Kenya, and investment firms that are in Kenya as well.
Can I ask, have you been working with the transaction managers to help them become
definitely
investment ready?
Yeah, if you go to Deal South Africa's website, you'll also see that we have transaction advisors. So at the point where conversations are ongoing, there are some requirements that, when investors ask for some materials from the businesses. So we then also link these businesses to the transaction advisors for, maybe it could be court, you need something from the law, you need something someone that can help you with your money movement and all. So we do the linkages as well.
Okay, great, fantastic. So I understand why you're here at the Africa Impact Summit. So what do you expect to get out of this deal room? Do you already have some expression of interest, or what is the expectation of having that deal room here at the summit?
Okay, yeah. So the main reason is because like we were saying yesterday, it's very. Most times you have funds that are ready to disburse funds, but then they find it hard to meet businesses that they feel could actually get these monies. And on the other hand, we have businesses that are seeking these funds, and then there are challenges in identifying or having the opportunity to be in a room with investors. So what we do is try to balance the two sides and try to make these connections happen. And in the end, when deals are closed, that kind of feels like a fulfillment for us. It is our own form of impact to the environment.
Have you changed anything from how you did it in Cape Town last year as to how do you do today, from the lessons learned in Cape Town, or is it more like a standardized approach?
Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, so last year we also had the virtual and the in-person, but then from the awareness and and the success that we recorded over time, now we have more people wanting to be a part of this. And so for this year, we had quite a large number of entries. And then we also had a lot of work in terms of, we had a lot of pre-during webinars, quite a lot. Before this summit, we've actually been preparing for the last 5 months.
Okay.
Yeah, and this year as well, we're also having the West African Deal Summit. It's happening in Nigeria in November. And we're also going to be having deal rooms there. A lot of so now from the success, now we have more investors reaching out to us, like, oh, we would like to be part of the deal room. How do we get in? We have a lot of businesses that also say, oh, we would like to be in. So it's the success is speaking for itself, and we're actually happy that the growth is being exponential.
Yeah, well, from what you're saying, that if I'm an impact investor based in Geneva, or if I'm a Congolese entrepreneur in Kinshasa and I want to get to that platform, so how do they reach out to you?
Okay, yeah, so we have Deal Source Africa. The website is www.dealsourceafrica.co. And so as an investor, at the point where you try to sign up, you'll see the option of if you're a business or you're an investor. So when you click on the button that shows investor, it asks you for your details, your fund type, the kind of sectors you're looking at, and you also need to get approved because we have to protect the platform.
Sure.
So you have to get approved. Same thing for businesses. When you go to dealsourceafrica.co, as a business, we ask for your business certificates and some other documents as well, and also subject to approval. And then we have matches made. When we have events like this, we go through our pipelines, our database. They get emails, custom emails that, oh, okay, this event is coming, this room is coming, would you be interested? We have, even on the platform, investors reaching out to businesses on the platform itself. So it's having a life of its own, even outside the events that we hold outside of the platform. So yeah.
Okay, fantastic. Congratulations. Thank you for your time. Good luck.
Thank you.
Wow.
All right, great. That was it. Was it great?
Yeah, it was great. I mean, we went a little bit over time, but I think